Conquer Cam. My name is Melissa Marshall, the president and the founder of the No You Cant'cer Foundation. 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with rectal cancer, stage 3. I am currently in remission and cancer-free. Here is my cancer journey. As a singer, dancer, and songwriter, I was working every single day and suffering from a bad hip. I had also just turned 50, so I thought that some of the symptoms that I was seeing were more as my age. I was due to have a hip surgery, and I decided to go and have the rectal bleeding, which I had told nobody about, looked at. It was discovered very quickly that I had a tumor that was very large sitting on my sphincter, and instead of having hip surgery, I was going in and I was receiving cancer surgery and receiving an ileostomy that I now have for the rest of my life. Once I left the hospital, I had a vision which is now upon my neck. I also had written the song, No You Cant'cer. When I start to write, I usually don't look at the lyrics. I look at them afterwards. And what I had discovered as I had written was that it sounded as if I was talking about a guy that did me wrong, but actually it was cancer. So the No You Cant'cer song was born. As well, as many times as I was out and about, I would get compliments on my necklace constantly. I decided that I needed to replicate it, and we first started with 5 different colors. We are now very happily up to 8 different wonderful, beautiful colors of this necklace. As well, we have now encased it within the song so it's available to you like that. So it's as if you're taking it right off of my neck. Next came the It's in the Bag ostomy awareness. As I began in my journey and continued, I discovered that I quickly became an advocate for those wearing an ostomy bag. I had never known that there were such negative myths and misconceptions surrounding this kind of cancer, and that those that received the ostomy bags didn't have such a loud voice, but I knew that I had a very loud voice. And so I became the person that was vocal enough to speak out and to try to help dispel the negative myths, misconceptions, bring awareness, and to educate those that are just coming into the world of becoming an ostomate and their family and friends and the general public. That is how we have now started the publication of It's in the Bag Ostomy Awareness, and very, very happy to say we are in over 50 hospitals and doctors' offices around the country. I am continuing to try to be the strongest advocate and to know as much as I possibly can to help every person that is receiving an ostomy bag learn that they are not alone, that they can get through life, they can be active and healthy and enjoy their life, and to understand that this does not hold you back. I am so honored to have been distinguished with the Conquer Magazine AONN 2017 Hero of Hope Award. I never expected to have such an honor in such a short time. I am so happy to be here with you. I want to encourage you to make sure you get your colonoscopy, that you make sure that you know your family health, and I want you to make sure that you treat your body and you treasure your body as much as you possibly can. Make sure that you investigate all avenues and see all those that you want to see. I'd like to thank you for watching the Conquer Cam. I want you to be strong enough to say No You Cant'cer and help conquer your cancer. Thank you.